YouTube, it's Mortimer, and today I have a brand new DIY video for you guys. You guys are gonna just love. I am taking a pair of dull, boring shoes, and I'm upgrading them with a bunch of shoe belts. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make these. All of the techniques I'm showing you in this video, though, you can also use to make bracelets, necklaces, headbands, basically anything. It's just super simple and just fun and an easy way to update a pair of shoes. And of course, everything is removable. You can take these off this shoe and put them on a different shoe, anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the video. All right, so for this tutorial, you're gonna need a pair of sharp scissors, some elastic, some studs and spikes, chain, ribbon, and more importantly, a hot glue gun. But you can feel free to use anything that you want. Just walk around your craft store and see if you can find anything that inspires you. That's kind of what I did. And you're also gonna need a pair of shoes, preferably the shoes that you're gonna be wearing the belts on the most. These are the Big Litas by Jeffrey Campbell. So first I'm gonna take my elastic and measure out where I want the Concho Belt to go on the shoe. And I decided on the upper ankle part. So I'm gonna wrap the elastic around the loose sleeves and kind of get the feel of the fit. And then I'm gonna cut it a little bit larger than it should fit on the boot because I'm gonna tie it off so that it can be taken on and taken off, kind of like a bracelet. So now that I have my elastic measured out, I'm just gonna go ahead and take these conchos, which I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it was $2 for all of them. And I'm going to thread them on alternating large and small. And I just really like the look of this. Jeffrey Campbell sells a pair of shoes with a belt with conchos on it, and it's like insanely expensive. So you can create the look for about $2, like I said. It's super easy to do. So once you have all of them on, you're gonna decide where you want it to go on the shoe again. Make sure you like the placement, and then you can just tie it in a knot. Now I find tying in a knot the best because I can tighten it or loosen it as I need. But if you're more savvy, feel welcome to sew it or even use glue if you want to. But that's just how I did it. Ta-da! Super easy. And it's super easy to just take right off and to put back on again, as you can see. So next we're gonna be making this spiked garter belt on the front of the shoe. I've seen some really cute ones made with flowers, but I'm gonna be using elastic and some spikes and studs. And I got all of these from my local craft store. They're about $1 or so each. So like before, I'm gonna measure out my elastic and see about the length that I want it and cut it a little bit longer. I would say maybe 2 inches longer. And then importantly with spikes, there's two components. There is the screw and then the actual spike, and this actually screws into the spike to hold it in place, so it's very sturdy. So you're gonna take the screw and you're gonna place it on where you want it on the elastic, preferably in the middle, right? And then you're gonna stretch it and keep pressing it, and just keep pressing it through the elastic until it pokes through the other side. I find this method works a lot better than poking holes into the elastic itself or like cutting a little hole because that can get wider and looser and then the studs can just fall out. But doing it this way makes it a lot easier and a stronger hold. See, and I poked it all the way through, and then you just take your spike and screw it on. Just like that, it's super easy. So I like to alternate spikes and studs, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a bit, and I'm just gonna put the studs on. Unlike the spikes, the studs kind of just snap together, but the more of them you do, the easier it gets. It looks a little daunting at first, pushing it through the elastic, but trust me, it's not that hard at all. And as you can see, it's super easy. So once you decide where you want it on the shoe, just like before, check the placement and then tie it in a knot. And just like that, you did it. You could also use the same exact method to make a necklace or a bracelet. Like, the opportunities and choices are endless for this. You can really use anything to personalize your shoes. And the last belt I'm gonna show you guys is this ribbon style belt. Another Jeffrey Campbell looking kind of steel or dupe you can replicate. I got this ribbon from Hobby Lobby, but you can really use any ribbon. I've seen some really cute ones on with flowers, but you just wrap it around the shoe, find the placement that you like. I like mine to be kind of loose on it so it looked like it's hanging over the heel. and then you just cut it where you like it, just like that. Super easy, and I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. Instead of tying it, I'm just gonna use a little bit of hot glue and just a light amount because this ribbon is very thin. You don't need a lot. And then I'm just gonna press it together. Be careful not to get any of the glue on your skin because it's super hot. But check the placement, make sure it's at the right length you want because this is your chance to change it while the glue is still a little bit wet. And just like that, you have created a third belt for your shoe. Super easy. As you can see, I really like the look of it. It's very rock star, very rock. I like it. I like it a lot. And I can definitely see myself wearing these on my shoes all the time and even switching them out on other shoes. And just like I said, it's very easy to take off and it's also very easy to put back on. So you can put them on any shoe, as you can see. And yeah, I think anyone could do this tutorial. Lastly, you could also use a chain and wrap it around the shoe and then just secure it with a circle jewelry loop. I got this chain from the craft store in the necklace making section. You can really find them anywhere, but the real choices you can make with this are really endless. You could really do anything, and I recommend just taking a chance and walking around your local craft store and finding what inspires you. And this is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss my next DIY video, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye everybody!